Okay, for this project, you're going to learn how to make a vertical panel tricks of the trade. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to create a new project. So you'll go to File, New Project, and you can name it whatever you want. I'm going to go ahead and name mine Vertical Panel. And then you're going to make the size, if it's at pixels, convert it to inches, in about 6 by 6 inches. You want it to be square. And the resolution at 72 is fine. And then go ahead and hit Create. And it should default to your white background. Then we're going to go ahead and just click that lock off of that layer. All right. So now we're going to take our marquee, our rectangular marquee selection tool, which is the little dotted line rectangle right under our selection. And we're going to just drag and create a rectangle anywhere on it. And then we're going to create a new layer. So to create the new layer, you can either go to Layer, a new layer, or you can just go down here and click the little icon, New Layer. So then once you have the new layer selected and you're on that layer and you have your little fill line, we're going to fill that marquee. So we're going to go up to Edit, Fill, and you can fill it with either white or black. I'm going to go ahead and fill it with black so that you can see it since my background is white. And your opacity should be at 100. I'm going to go hit OK. So then, excuse me, now you can see that there is that line. And then we're going to simply deselect, select, deselect, or Control D. And then we have it. So now we're going to take, and we're going to rotate that just slightly. So we're going to come and get our selection tool and hit Transform Controls. And then if you bring it up, you'll notice that the little arrows turn to little, like an arched arrow. So you just kind of move it around a little bit and slightly slanted. And then you can go ahead and hit OK. And then now we're going to double click on this layer to bring up our blend palette. So when you double click on the layer, our little layer style blending window opens up. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to add a drop shadow to it. So if you scroll down to the last choice and click on drop shadow, and then go ahead and click that, the word drop shadow, so that our controls come up for that. And the blend mode should be at multiply, which is fine. Put the opacity at about a 70, somewhere around that. You don't have to be exact. And your angle at about 120. And again, you don't have to be exact. Okay. And your distance around 18 is good. You don't want it too far out. Whoops. And you can always highlight it and type in the number. We're going to give it a spread of about 16. And we'll give it a size of about 30, we'll say 36. Okay. Then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to give it a border. So we're going to go up to our stroke, click on that, and we're going to change our stroke color to white. Okay. We're going to make it about a 7 pixels. And then we're going to change the position from outside to inside. And our blend mode should be at normal and our opacity at 100. And then we'll go ahead and hit, now let's make that about a 4. I think that would be better. And then we're going to go ahead and hit OK. All right? And so then that's that. So now we're going to bring in our photograph.